Easy enough. Edge Scimitar Avenger. Okay, we'll hold on to him. I don't know if I'm going to use them, because some of them are not that great, but, you know, can't hurt. I don't think there's anything in those towers. Is there anything I can do with this Land Rover vehicle? I'm trying to think what this actually reminds me of. It reminds me of something from, like, Star Wars or something, but I don't remember what. Or maybe it's from a different movie. Or maybe it's not from a movie at all. Maybe it's from a book. I don't know. Maybe it's reminding me of something from Dune, although I haven't read that much of Dune. Even though this planet basically screams Dune at you in big, bold letters. Alright, well, this is the excavation site, so let's see what we can find here. Anything here? Mostly cables and supply boxes. Alright, team. In we go. Tally, are you stuck on the Mako? Damn it, Tally. Sorry, the squad members will get stuck on things pretty often in this game. It just happens. They correct that in a second. Whoa. Sorry, I'm pointing that at you, Tally. You know, well, let's put... This reminds me of something I needed to do. Let's put the helmets back on, because it doesn't really make sense that we would take the helmets off just because we're going inside, you know. Keep that helmet on, Rex. It makes you look more intimidating. Even though that's pretty intimidating to begin with. That's also intimidating, so... but yeah, just because we went inside, it doesn't make much sense that we would take the helmets off, you know. Gotta protect the head. Keep it from, having any issues. Alright, you two. Tally.
On my way.
Thank you. Anyway, we don't know what we're facing here. They unearthed some kind of alien technology, which could mean we're facing a hostile species of some kind here. We don't know, though. So, just remain vigilant, but don't shoot first. You know, just... Why do you have a shotgun equipped, Tally? You can't even use them yet. Take your pistol out. There you go. But yeah, remain vigilant, but don't shoot if they are something that we know. You know, that we know is non-hostile normally. We have to try to defuse the situation first before we, you know, start shooting. Probably should have left myself a little more time before that save, but, you know. We'll be fine, I'm sure. What could possibly go wrong in here? Oh, I see. Oh, thanks. That's a lot of husks. Let's just wait for them to get over here. Come on. Okay, that didn't do a whole lot of anything. Fire at will! Actually, I'm gonna toss a sabotage in there, I think. Why don't you... Oh, I almost forgot. I have marksman on this file, so now I can map that to R2. So that when I want to use it, I can just go for it. Why don't you use overload? And then Rex, why don't you use warp? Actually, no, just set phasers to kill. There we go. Get out of here. I don't think I need marksman just yet. The Stinger's pretty damn powerful to begin with, so I'm going to try to avoid using it unless they start getting too close like this one is. Okay. Who has throw? You don't have throw, do you, Rex? No, not yet. Alright, just warp him. I'm gonna throw this one. He's getting a little too close. Eh. I hate how they swerve, though. That just makes it really difficult to shoot them. Come on. Come on. Come into my line of sight. Also, I don't think they can get into this hallway, or at least they're having a very difficult time doing so. So that makes it a little better. Actually, he's almost there. There we go. Set up marksman and just go to work. Ah!
The survey team must have unearthed some alien technology that turned them into mindless fanatics.
Man.
Whatever they found, it's long gone now.
Sure about that? I mean, we haven't investigated yet, but... Well, that was rough. I mean, I guess it could have gone worse, but, you know. Gotta be mindful of all these things. Now, I think marksman actually recharges relatively quickly. Yeah, pretty quickly, considering. Ooh, not great. But I was worried because I feel like that would be the one that doesn't recharge as quickly because I don't actually get passive recharge time on that from my Sentinel passive ability, so I gotta remember that. I mean, if you just want to give it to me, that's fine. Scimitar and Banshee. I'll sort through all these later. It's not as important right now because we still may have negative or positive contacts, if you want to call them positive. I would call them negative because they're trying to kill us, but I'm not up and up on the military jargon. So I gotta be mindful of how these things work. That's what Ashley currently has, so that's probably gonna get melted down. Or what she had to begin with, I should say. This isn't a crate, is it? No, that's a stalagmite. Just gotta keep an open mind, you know. You never know what they look like. Duelist. Do I have a duelist equipped, or do I have Guardian on her? I forget. What the hell do you suppose this thing is? I don't think they ever explain what this is supposed to be. It looks kind of like that ship that left Eden Prime. So maybe that thing in the center there is its power source? I don't know. We'll have to keep that in mind, because it might, if it is what if it looks like what I said it just looked like, then it might be something that we'll come into contact with later as well. So, alright, the doors are closed. Maintain a constant eye, because there will be people walking out of those doors, knowing our luck. Hold your positions. Let me explore for a second. Yep, that's what I thought. Eat this motherfucker! Wow, my aim is way off. Hold on. Can you guys die instead of walking directly at me? No, not marksman. Damn it. Why don't you... Tally, why don't you sabotage... Or no, overload that one, because he's got shield. Get off of him! Damn it. My bad, Rex. I'll get you up in a second, if I can. Okay. Well, that's the whole survey team. Yeah, that's a good point. How did these dragon's teeth get buried all the way over here? Maybe the Geth had some interest in this world after all. Sorry, Rex. You alright? We can refill Metagel when we get on the ship, so I'll just replenish his health in a minute when I can. I saw his health just a little too late to be able to revive him there, but he was useful for the whole time. And also, let's just look at how much passive health regen he has right now. I don't think I'll even need the Metagel. That's what I get for upgrading those passive skills this early. I'm breaking this game little by little. I apologize for anyone who was hoping it'd be hard. Hey, Gladiator 2, nice. It's an upgrade to Ashley's armor. I never get to use medium armor, though, because I'm a sentinel, so that's unfortunate. It would help, but, you know. Usually the higher up in the armor you go, the less tech and biotic protection you get, so... Most of the time, that's what I'm going to be concerned with, because if I'm getting shot mostly by bullets, my barriers are there, so... I'm just going to keep that in mind. I think I got a level up, too. I think I'm going to have to do that in a second, because I haven't run into any secure crates here, so... Let's see. There we go. That wasn't so bad. And duelist, too. Okay, so... Oh, that's heavy armor, actually. I don't think Ashley can equip heavy armor yet. I think she has to unlock a skill for that first, but we'll see once we get back there. Not really 100% sure on that. So what's left? We have that one anomaly that's down by the thingy there. I think we'll just leave these... Is it fine to leave those fusion cells there? I feel like somebody could salvage them as a terrorist weapon if we leave them there. Well... Adios. And, ion... Okay, everybody get back here. I don't want you guys getting killed by the ion blast. There we go. I don't know if I'm going to do that every time, but on a world like this where they're basically just going to leave the door unlocked for everybody now, like there's no scientists left here, so the Alliance is obviously going to swoop in and do things. Maybe I shouldn't have shot it, because then the Alliance could have salvaged them. I'll have to remember that for next time. I'll have to weigh the idea of the Alliance salvaging them versus the possibility of raiders just coming in before they get there and looting all of our materials. But for now, sadly, we got rid of all of the potential containment cells. So, we cannot salvage them. Ah, well. Next time, we'll remember that for later. Oh, yeah, it's not the... I've been playing a lot of Dragon's Dogma lately, so if I press the L2 button by accident trying to sheath or draw my weapon, that's why. So I'm sorry if that's gonna bother anybody. I'm just sorry if I bother anybody in general with these walkthroughs. I'm not intending to bother anyone. I'm just having fun, you know. I think I'm going the right way. I'll check on the map because I gotta save in a second anyway, so I'll check and see where I'm going. I'll put a new, what's it called? Marker on my map in just a second. I almost forgot to mention something. When I made that first save, back when we were first starting Trebin, I actually did the level up stuff that I needed to do for everybody in my party. I fixed Rex's level ups because he got a bunch of them while he was off out of the party while we were doing side quests on the Citadel, and I think he was the only one that I needed to fix levels for. But I just leveled up again just now when I was in the squad screen before I saved, and obviously that means that I had enough points to get Master Overload, so we can go back to that one thing of debris. We can go check that out as we get through this part. We just need to check out this anomaly over here first before we go anywhere else. I don't remember most of the planets here, so I might... this looks ominous. I might be thinking of a different one, but I also might not. I'm thinking of what could potentially pop out right here. Oh my god! Fuck. Okay. Hold on, calm down. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, you're way the hell away, aren't you? No, none of that acid shit. That killed like 3 or 4 of my squad members. I already know plenty about what you're capable of. Let's not go straight towards them. Let's keep going. I always try to bounce when the Thresher Maw comes up. Or when it goes into the ground like that. I'm always trying to remain going in the exact direction, and I always try to boost jump so that way if it comes up underneath me I can have a potential chance of avoiding its attack, because if it hits you on the way up, well, it doesn't necessarily kill you if you're at full shields, but it hurts like a motherfucker. No good. Eso no bueno. That was the worst Spanish I possibly could have ever said in my life. I apologize to anyone who's actually Spanish. Okay, get moving before it comes back up again. Wow. Stay away from me, man. Stay away from me. I gotta imagine Shepard is probably having a heart attack right about now. Even though, you know, she's aware of how to take care of these things, but, like, this is the thing that killed her entire squad, you know? Whoa, what the fuck? He's back. I thought I killed you. I watched you die! Hello? Is he just gonna be there forever, or did I glitch the game or something? No, he's still alive. Hang on. But just stop doing that. There we go. Okay. It was all reactionary, man. You don't think about that kind of stuff when, even though it has so deeply affected Shepard, something like that, you don't think when those kind of things attack you. You just react. And while I imagine she was scared out of her wits right there, like that, you can't let that fear get to you, you know? I imagine there was also a bunch of revenge on the end of those guns there, because she was probably killing that thing with about as much vengeance as she would have been able to kill the one that was on Aku's with. So there's an artifact here, so let's see what's inside of it. Gotcha. Turian insignia. No signs of survivors, evidently by the lack of bodies around here. The pod is empty except for a small tattered flag marked with the Nemesis colony insignia. Insignia, excuse me. I just can't talk today. We've got a codex entry to read for that. What we'll do is when we get to Pharos, I'll probably read a couple of the... or no, you know what we'll do? When we're done with Hades Gamma, I'll probably finish the episode out with reading some of the codex entries that we're missing so far. So that way that gets taken care of before we go to Pharos. Now we just have that one anomaly left. Where was it? Or the debris, excuse me. It's back here. So we'll go back there. We'll check it out. There might be more minerals around here, but I don't think that we really need them. You know, there is that whole mission where it's like, you know, collect the minerals and stuff like that. Like the survey mission that I have in my journal. It's right... not this one. I'll show that one just so it's gone. Valuable minerals here. So it's you know, it's there, and any that we get will help, but it's kind of like the scanning the keepers one with Trebin there, which I probably should have just said I'm not doing it anymore because it's illegal and blah blah blah, but I mean, Shepard's not above doing illegal things. It's just because she's Paragon doesn't mean that she's above doing illegal things. But anyway, where was I? Yeah, it's not something that I think I'll prioritize. I might be able to get it done with all the different planets I'm going to, but I'm not going to actively go around the whole planet looking for valuable minerals just because I have a mission to do it. You know, it gives a lot of experience if you finish it and a lot of credits, but like I said, I'm only aiming for level 40 to begin with, and credits are not going to be an issue. They are a little bit of an issue for right now because there's not a lot of credits in the early game, but once I get up to like level 20 and we start getting like the 3 and 4 upgrades for the guns more often, those sell for a decent amount of credits anyway, and basically after that they just sell for more. So any amount that we get will be absolutely no problem whatsoever. But anyway, like I said, I leveled up back there when I went and made that save. In the process of leveling up, I actually got Master Overload, so we can come back to this probe now that my electronic skills are high enough to actually use it, and we can try to salvage it. I think I can salvage it more than once, so hopefully. If I fail at it, that is. I can bypass it. Huh. Well, I have enough Omni-Gel, let's just bypass it. Shield regenerator, armor piercing round, the cryo explosive. That probably wasn't worth the Omni-Gel, was it? I mean, we have 114 of it left, but whatever. I just wanted to see what was in that because I've never actually come back here to bother with it once I got Master Overload. But I'm assuming, just getting, now that I have seen that, I'm assuming that means that when you get Master Overload with one character, it doesn't guarantee that you're able to open it with just a bypass. I think you need more than one character to have Master, or at the very least, Advanced Overload, or Advanced Sabotage, in order to be able to bypass those things, because I couldn't bypass that. I had to, you know, use Omni-Gel to bypass it instead of manual. What I meant was manual override it. But that's all we can do on Trebin, so let's go back to the Normandy. Alright, so that takes care of that. Can't say that I'm not entirely still shaking from that Thresher Maw encounter, but we will move on because it will take us a little bit of time to actually jump to FTL and go to different star systems. In this, just in this cluster anyway, so. I have to send my review to the Alliance and let them know that there's a Thresher Maw population on Trebin. So they're gonna need to bomb that planet to hell. Well, you know, after they're done getting all the stuff out of the mines. We have a mission in Farinata, don't we? Maybe we should go there first, just because we have a mission already there. There's that biotic fanatics thing that we were looking at before. I think that's the one anyway. We'll open up the journal and we'll see once we get going here. Ooh, asteroid belts. We'll have to look at those. Star isn't looking so good, but I have a feeling this is like a blue or a white dwarf. It doesn't look as radiant. You can kind of see the outside of it, and it's not as radiant. At least on my screen I can see it, but I'm not sure how well that shows up for you guys. Anyway, Tunshagan. I don't think I said that right, but Tunshagan is a hydrogen-helium gas giant with traces of chlorine and nitrogen in its atmosphere. Is chlorine green like that? Is it? I mean, it's like a brighter, more radiant green, or maybe it's a blue. Maybe I'm thinking of fluorine when I'm thinking of blue. Anyway. It has an unusually small number of moons for a gas giant, a mere 7. This is no doubt due to the star Farinata capturing the majority of the mass during the nebular collapse that created the system. And that makes sense. Probably Farinata is a pretty large star. And even if Tunchagan had a lot of moons, it's right next to an asteroid belt, so I imagine they would probably get stuck up in that a lot. Or, you know, the moons would get bombarded, and they would get just blown to pieces by all these rocky asteroids. Make sure that if you're playing along with me, in case you are, I don't know if anybody actually is, but make sure you scan these asteroid belts because they can sometimes have valuable minerals inside of them, in the form of rocky asteroids. So, I think there's also carbonaceous asteroids, but I'm not 100% sure about that. Don't quote me, because I haven't played this game in a while. So, I've played Mass Effect 3 a couple of times since I've finished the whole series, but not this one. So, I don't think there's anything in this one. I'm just gonna go until I get to the planet that's over there. Yeah, nothing. Nepnu. Looks a little volcanic for one that's so far out. With a rare combination of features, Nepnu is of particular interest to the scientific community. Nepnu is a small terrestrial planet. Well, that's a surprise way out here. With a thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and krypton. Probably glows like that from the combination of the carbon dioxide and the krypton. As with all the worlds of Farinata, its surface is scorching hot. The crust mainly consists of silicates laced with iron. Actually, it's probably the silicates and the iron that are giving it that tint, because usually krypton just kind of glows like a clear whitish. There's probably some minerals here. Well, there's thorium on the moon. That's not bad. Probably a lot of the surface is like really hot and hard to scan and get solid deposits of minerals. So, but we got some thorium, so that's good. Did that say 848 degrees Celsius in the surface temperature there? That makes perfect sense why we weren't able to find anything of value on the surface. Jesus. Juntama. Again, probably not saying it right, but you know. Macaroni and cheese planet. Juntama is a small broiling terrestrial world. Its thin atmosphere of carbon dioxide and ethane is being steadily blown off by the powerful solar wind from the star Farinata. So basically what that means, if you're not on the up and up about astronomy, at least I think this is what it means, is that Juntama doesn't have a high enough magnetosphere. Its core isn't magnetic enough to create a magnetic barrier from the solar winds of Farinata. So basically the sun energy coming from Farinata is so powerful and Juntama's magnetosphere is so weak that it literally just blows the atmosphere directly off of it. This is why a lot of planets aren't around a lot of different stars aren't habitable when we look at them and we find them. We need to find planets that are small enough, have amounts of water on them, and have a magnetosphere that is large enough to retain an atmosphere. And Juntama just doesn't have that. But it's broiling. The surface is scorching hot and mainly composed of sulfur with deposits of copper. Its density is low enough to leave the world tidally locked to Farinata, meaning that the same side of Juntama is always facing Farinata, if I remember correctly. So it probably has a dark side that's a little bit cooler, potentially. I don't know. The Alliance Defense Data Network notes that several ships have been spotted cruising near Juntama with transponders turned off. Bandits or pirates of some kind. While an Alliance patrol attempted pursuit of one, the unidentified vessel rabbited to FTL. Its trail was lost when it obscured its light trace in the confusion of signals along the Anansi-Ishtar shipping lane. Which, is that in the Hades Gamma Cluster? I think that's right towards the center of the Hades Gamma Cluster, if I remember right. Or maybe that's an Attican Beta. I don't know. But 1,176 degrees Celsius, that is quite hot. What do we have here? A Prothean data disk. Scans of Juntama revealed a derelict freighter in mid-stage orbital decay. Good thing we got it before it went all the way down, because then we'd have to deal with 1,200 degrees Celsius temperatures in order to retrieve this thing. Your salvage team boarded the vessel and determined it had been attacked by raiders, so probably the raiders were the ones that rabbited to FTL. There was little value still on board, but the team did find a Prothean data disk. I'm glad the raiders didn't get that, because that seems like something of particular value, but thankfully they weren't very thorough raiders. Anyway, one last place to go in Farinata, that is the MSV Ontario. The Ontario is a Kowloon-class modular conveyor of human design, configured for mixed freight and passenger hauling. That's what all the little docks on the side are for. It is making a hard burn for the cover of an asteroid cluster, and it's registered to a private owner on the Citadel station. More than likely, it's making that hard burn because it's trying to get to FTL. I wonder why. Or it's trying to stay out of sight of other Alliance ships. Thankfully, our stealth systems keep it from us from being detected by it, so we should be fine in getting on board. Okay, so we're dealing with biotic fanatics here. We're definitely going to want Rex along because he has such a high physics threshold. Oh god, Rex, you're going to be so useful for this entire game. It's ridiculous. And I think we want Caden along because the more biotic strength we have, the better we resist them, I think. Actually, let's do Caden then Rex, because I think one of them says something important in this mission. But I definitely want to bring Caden along because he's a... This is the Biotic Fanatics one, so he's an L2 Biotic, so he probably understands exactly where a lot of them are coming from in terms of their position with this whole problem with being... Well, they kidnapped a major government official, didn't they? Excuse me. So, you know, they would appreciate someone who's on their side. I would think, anyway. Alright, so let's see what these Biotic Fanatics want. I'm willing to bet they're hostile, in spite of the fact that, you know... Oh, and they committed the, kidnapped the chairman, one of the chairmen of the Parliament Subcommittee for Transhuman Studies. Excuse me, that's what it was. So they kidnapped him, and we're here to rescue him. I'm guessing we're assuming hostility, so we're going to take our guns out. If they are not armed... Okay, and get your helmet on. Gotta protect your head. But if they are not armed, we do not fire on them. I need the tech and biotic protection for this mission. And I can't put it on now that I'm here anyway. But yeah, if they are unarmed, we do not fire on them until we see some kind of hostility. Rex, you got the assault rifle? Good. Alright. Biotics are always a little bit tricky in this game because they all have access to throw, which can knock you flat on your ass, and that just makes things difficult. So, let's see what we can find here. I kind of want to funnel them a little bit, if I can. Why don't you guys, wait here? And then Caden go here? Can we do that? Caden? Okay, fine.
I'll stay right here.
No. Now that you're actually going there, go there. Are you gonna... Okay. Hold that position. I will draw them back. If they are hostile. You know. What have we got? Plasma containment. Nobody yet. I'm gonna get my ass beat by these people if I keep sneaking up on them like this. Well, they're terrorists, so assume hostility, I guess, is the best way to go. Let us... I don't know if this is the one that I want to go attack, but if I move any further, I'm going to establish line of sight with them, and then everybody's going to come after me, so... Let us use Overload, and then we'll go from there.
Go, intruders! Kill the hostage!
Yeah, there's the throw that I was talking about a second ago. And I'm just going to keep getting trashed by them because of that.
You must die.
Yep. Feeling this is going to happen. Can I establish anything? Okay, well at least my teammates are here to assist. Whoa. Can I? No, I can't.
Enemies everywhere!
Shield down.
That's why you gotta be careful because people with throw are very dangerous. So basically they can stun lock you. And that is really, really aggravating. But it's nothing that we can't handle. At least we know they're hostile now. That's probably going to happen pretty often, though. So I more than likely will have to cut here because these guys are going to kick my ass a couple of times, and then it's going to be just an issue all around. So, at least we're back here, though. So, Caden, put the helmet back on. I didn't need to scroll over to your armor for that, but whatever. Yep, open the door. There we go. How do I want to approach this now? Because I want my team members to be able to support me, but I also don't want to, like, get stun locked again, like I just did. So basically, by staying in cover, I'm going to get stun locked. So, I think what we'll do is we'll draw their attention.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
Okay, everybody back up. Everybody back up. Go there. Hold your damn positions. I can't go to cover. Okay, no, not overload. Throw that guy. I will throw this guy. Girl. Whatever it is. Go, go, go. Take the shot! Take the shot! There we go. Okay, well that went better than last time. I kind of want to try to draw them if I can. Like all of them. Hello?
You must die!
How about no throw for damn it?
You must die!
Man, I'm in an awfully aggravating position there.
I'll kill you!
Alright, 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 alright. Just slow down. Just slow down. I didn't want to hurt you, but now I'm gonna have to. Not giving me much choice. Oh, Shepard? Shepard.
You must die!
Alright, well, you got the barriers up, so let's just warp those.
Take him down! I gotta be more careful.
Well, this is gonna go. Oh, well, the warp killed her. Good. Nice job, Rex.
To me!
Everybody get over here.
I will destroy
Nope. I don't have throw. Damn it. Well, this is gonna go badly. Why don't I pop a barrier so that way I don't, like, die here? And then you overload them. My barrier should help a little. Take the shot. Take the shot. How about you don't? Caden's getting shot at too. Okay, well, hang on. You know what?
I will destroy you!
How do you like that?
Get a sure shot!
Everybody take the shot. All right. Well, there's one over there, and there's one right here. What can I do? Just throw back. Throw it back.
I'm on!
You can go straight to hell. Go away. Hey, that's not allowed. That is not allowed. Get the hell out of here. I will destroy you. How about that? No, don't throw that part. Damn it. Why don't I sabotage your weapon? Real quick. I don't want to present my back to him, though. Okay, good. Good. That's taken care of. We don't have a lot of time, though, so we gotta be careful with this last one. We can raid this place later. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is. Overload his shields for me. Eat this, motherfucker! Good. You're gonna hear that a lot when I use marksman, because it's basically bullet spam. That's pretty much all it is, so. Alright, let's be ready for anything here. We don't have a lot of time, I'll just go through the correct door.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's all calm down here. I don't think anyone that was in that room appreciates the fact that you're using force here, because now they're all dead. So, your opinion is not correct.
Let's not do anything we're all gonna regret.
Like those guys
Why
back
not?
there.
What have we got to lose?
Your
The
lives.
chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations. We've got nothing left to live for.
But
But
I
you
changed
still
my
have your
mind.
lives.
Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Well, hold on a second. He voted against them, but now that you've taken him hostage, he's seen the error of his ways. If you kill him, this isn't going to end well for anybody.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you?
I'm an L2 like you. Trust me. The commander can make sure that Burns follows through.
Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
No. Listen to me. This is the only situation where all of you come out of this with some sort of benefit.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known. The reparations will come. For whatever it's worth. I promise that.
We will press the committee until they make their reparations.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Good man.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Just make sure that you look at that, the reparations, and we will all be in good shape.